The 1970s pushed television into bold new territory, but not every episode made it onto the air easily. In this video, we are uncovering 6 incredible episodes that networks nearly banned, censored, or buried. From shocking plot lines to taboo topics, these controversial moments almost never reached your living room. Let's step back in time and explore the hidden history behind the episodes that came dangerously close to disappearing forever. Number 1. All in the Family, Sammy's Visit. Season 2, Episode 21. Archie Bunker receives a surprise visit from legendary entertainer Sammy Davis Jr., culminating in a cheek kiss that nearly got cut entirely. CBS feared the scene might anger conservative viewers because a black celebrity was shown kissing a white, notoriously bigoted character.
Now on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Executives labeled it physical contact with racial implications and considered removing it, worried it might make Archie appear too sympathetic. Norman Lear refused to cut the moment, insisting it was essential to exposing Archie's hypocrisy. Producers threatened to walk if it were removed, and Sammy Davis Jr. personally defended the scene, calling it a perfect comedic payoff, highlighting the absurdity of racism. Test audiences laughed more than at any other episode that season. CBS relented, airing it uncut. The moment became iconic, proving comedy could challenge social norms and confront serious cultural issues in ways few other mediums dared. Number 2. MASH, the Army-Navy Game. Season 2, Episode 22. In this episode, a live bomb lands in the MASH compound, creating tension and dark humor that nearly faced censorship. Early drafts included dialogue critical of real wartime mistakes, prompting CBS to worry it mocked the armed forces during the Vietnam War. Standards and practices labeled the script too hot, too direct, and too close to home, fearing it could provoke national outrage.
Kickoff, we pause for station. This is
$1,000.
When the bomb is eventually disarmed and bursts into confetti, censors argued it trivialized explosives, potentially encouraging unsafe behavior among children. Writers insisted the gag was satirical, illustrating war's absurdity rather than glorifying violence. After extensive negotiations, politically charged lines were softened, and the bomb was made less realistic. CBS monitored the episode closely, but it aired successfully, balancing tension, humor, and anti-war commentary. Fans loved it immediately, and it became a prime example of how MASH pushed networks to embrace satire while carefully navigating censorship restrictions. Number 3. The Mary Tyler Moore Show, The Lars Affair, Season 4, Episode 1. This episode tackled marital infidelity, a subject rarely explored in early 1970s sitcoms. Phyllis suspects her husband Lars of having an affair with Sue Ann, whose forward and flirtatious nature alarmed CBS executives. They worried that portraying adultery in a humorous way could upset viewers and harm the show's wholesome reputation.
You sure it was him? Yes. There they were, Lars and Sue Ann, having lunch in a back booth. I wouldn't have believed it. Maybe I'm wrong.
The network requested multiple rewrites to soften Sue Ann's behavior, but producers refused, arguing that the tension and humor were central to the story. Scenes featuring Mary and her friends discussing adultery were carefully crafted but remained risky. CBS even debated delaying the episode, questioning whether audiences were ready for such mature themes. The episode eventually aired largely intact, and Sue Ann became an instant fan favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry, Billy, but I cannot do a chocolate souffle with only 2 cameras.
The storyline proved that viewers could handle smarter, more sophisticated content. Its success reinforced the Mary Tyler Moore Show's reputation for blending comedy with realistic adult storytelling, demonstrating that sitcoms could challenge social norms while keeping audiences entertained. Number 4. Maude. Maude's Dilemma, Season 1, Episodes 9 and 10. Maude's Dilemma is one of the most groundbreaking and controversial sitcom episodes of the 1970s. The story centers on Maude Finley, who has just turned 47 and is shocked to discover she's unexpectedly pregnant. At first she jokes about it, brushing off the news with her usual sharp wit, but the reality quickly settles in.
But how did it happen? Mother, you're 47 years old. Walter's 49. This is no time to be having a baby.
Maude and her husband Walter begin weighing the challenges of raising a baby at their age. And the conversation becomes increasingly serious. As friends give their opinions, Maude is pulled between humor, fear, and responsibility. Eventually, her daughter Carol reminds her that she has options, and that deciding what's right is deeply personal.
Give me this. You don't have to think that way anymore. It's legal now.
You know, she's right. It's legal in New York State. You better give that a thought.
After much soul-searching, Maude chooses to have an abortion, decision handled with surprising honesty and sensitivity for network television at the time. The episode sparked national debate, but it remains a landmark moment for its fearless exploration of women's autonomy and choice. Number 5. The Jeffersons. Sorry. Wrong Meeting, Season 7, Episode 14. Sorry. Wrong Meeting is one of the boldest episodes in The Jeffersons, confronting racism head-on in a way that made CBS extremely uneasy. The story begins when George, eager to address rising crime in his building, mistakenly attends what he believes is a tenant's safety meeting. To his shock, the gathering turns out to be a covert Ku Klux Klan recruitment meeting.
Thank you, Stan. Friends, we have a serious problem on our hands. There are undesirables around us.
Matters escalate when a Klansman later suffers a medical emergency during the meeting, forcing George to decide whether to help a man who openly despises him. George ultimately performs CPR and saves his life, only to receive hostility and ingratitude in return. However, the Klansman's son is deeply moved and rejects the hateful ideology.
Belly, go find help, quick. Right.
CBS considered delaying or softening the episode due to concerns over depicting the KKK in a sitcom, but producers insisted on its message. The episode aired and became a standout example of courageous, socially relevant television. Number 6. Barney Miller. Discovery Season 1, Episode 8. In this groundbreaking episode, the precinct encounters a case involving the extortion of a gay man, introducing one of the first sympathetic gay characters on network television. ABC censors were deeply nervous about airing the storyline, fearing backlash from conservative audiences and potential advertiser boycotts.
He was never brought to the precinct because he had to buy his way out for $50.
Standards and practices scrutinized each line of dialogue, questioning whether references to homosexuality were appropriate for prime time, and some executives even suggested rewriting or softening the story entirely. The show's writers and producers pushed back, insisting that the episode was a socially responsible portrayal of a marginalized community and that humor could coexist with thoughtful storytelling.
This is enemy territory.
Don't be ridiculous. These are my friends.
When it finally aired, the episode was praised for its honesty and sensitivity. Highlighting Barney Miller's commitment to tackling taboo subjects, Discovery stands as a landmark example of 1970s television courage, proving that sitcoms could confront real-world social issues while still entertaining audiences. These 6 controversial episodes pushed boundaries the networks weren't ready for. Yet each one made television history by daring to go further. Which episode surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into hidden TV history.